Hello class 2, welcome back to maths class. I hope all of you are keeping well, and I know this is the first day after your UT1 exam, and you all have done very well. I have completed your correction also, but again I am here in the video also. I am saying there are two children named Tanveer and one more child, Snehanshi. They are supposed to send me their work, okay, and I have received their work also anyway, but I just wanted to remind you about that. So let us start the class. Today again I am here with chapter number 4, subtraction. I think in the last class we have done subtraction, borrowing of 2-digit number, okay, and without borrowing of 3-digit number. Today we will be doing subtraction of 3-digit number with borrowing. You have how to do the borrowing sums. Say for example, if you lack or if you are having shortage number, then what do? You borrow from the next place value, isn't it? Now here I have an example, and with this example I am going to explain you how to do subtraction of 3-digit number with borrowing. You see, 492 minus 375. So what am I going to do? As we know that we have to start subtraction from ones place. First we will be subtracting the digit which are there in the ones place, and then tens place, and likewise we will move ahead. So let us see. The first one is on the upper side, that is the minuend is smaller and the subtrahend is bigger. So what we have to do? We have to borrow 1 from the next place value. So over here you have 2 minus 5. 2 minus 5 cannot happen. So what I am going to do? I will borrow 1 from here, from the tens place. So when I borrow 1 from here, it becomes 8. Okay, and this will become 10. Already 2 was here. So 10 plus 2 is equal to 12. Now 12, easily we can subtract from 12, we can subtract 5. Okay, so when we subtract 12 from 5, we get 7. Okay, 12 minus 5 is 7. Now here on the tens place, now we move to this. Ones place subtraction is over. Now we move to the tens place. Please, you can see it is 8. And the minuend is bigger than the subtrahend. So we can easily subtract. 8 minus 7 is 1. And here 4. Now next is hundreds place. 4 minus 3 is 1. So we are getting 170. Now here also I am writing in ones place. 12, we will have 12 minus 5 is equal to 7. Then in tens place it's coming 8 minus 7 is equal to 1. Then in hundreds place coming 4 minus 3 is equal to 1. So the difference is what? The difference is equal to 170. Okay, so once again I am repeating, when you have to do subtraction of 3-digit number, you will start from the ones. If you see in the ones place upper digit is smaller than the lower digit, then we need to borrow 110 from the next place value. Okay, and then we will add 10 with the digit given in the ones place. Okay, and then from that we will subtract the lower number. Next we will move to the tens place. Likewise we will be doing the subtraction in the tens place and in the hundreds place. I hope this is clear to all of you, and you can do the rest of this sum also. So let me take one more example, and you can understand from there also. See here, one more example, 565 minus 226. So this is also a 3-digit number, 565. Okay, and 200 minus 226. Now you can see 5 is smaller than 6. So we will be doing ones place subtraction. 5 is smaller than 6, so I cannot do that subtraction. I have to borrow from the tens place. When I borrow 1 from tens place, this number becomes 5. And here it will be 15. Why 15? Because 10 plus 5. I have borrowed 1 10 from here. 10, already 5 is there. 10 plus 5 is 15. So this number becomes 15. Okay. Now 15 minus 6 is easily possible. So it will be 9 here. Now this 5 minus 2 we can do, because 5 is greater than 2. So 5 minus 2 is 3. Here also 5 minus 2 is 3. So the answer is, you can write difference is 339. Okay. So like this you will be doing the subtraction of 3-digit number with borrowing sum. You can see on page number 67 there are many questions given based on this topic, and you can do it in the book itself. Okay. On page number 67 and on page number 68 also the same type of sums are given. You can complete these 2 pages. At the same time, you can see on page number 69 we have some word problems. So now I am going to discuss with about the word problems. Okay, word problems are what? Story sums. Now what is story sums? Like in the previous chapter also, in addition also we have done some word problems, isn't it? Now in word problems means what? There is a story, and in the story some information is given. We have to first find out and understand the information, and with the help of given information we have to do the calculation. Okay. So let us do the word problem of subtraction. I will take the second word problem of page number 69. You see, a cinema hall has the capacity of 826 seats. That means together 826 people can sit. One day only 711 tickets were sold. How many seats were left vacant on that day? That means all 826 seats were not filled in. Only 711 seats were filled because only 711 people, they purchased the ticket or they booked the ticket for the cinema hall. But some seats were left vacant. How many seats were left vacant? That we will find out. So question number, here you can write page number 69. Question number 2. You can see here 2 information is given. First, the total number of seat. Total number of seat is what? Or you can just write total seat is equal to, this is 3-digit number, 826. And how many tickets were sold? Tickets sold you can write. You don't have to write these statement in your class, but just try to learn it. Okay. So 711 tickets were sold. Seats left. How many seats are left? Now we will do subtraction. 6 minus 1 is 5. 2 minus 1 is 1. 8 minus 7 is 1. So how many seats are left vacant? 115 seats are vacant. Okay. So you can write in answer 115 seats left. Okay. Then like this, question number 3. There are 156 students in a class. 10 of them are 107 are girls. How many are boys? So if you subtract the number of girls from the total, then you can find out easily the number of boys. So also? See, whatever sums I am doing on the board, I expect you to write in your CW copy. I have seen many of you are not doing this, but you must do it, okay? As in when you are watching the video, same time you just sit with your copy, you sit with your book, and then you do the board work immediately there and then. And when you will get homework, after that you can complete your homework. Alright. Question number 3. Now in this story, what are the information? The total number of students are given and the number of girls are given. And you have to find out the number of boys. So you can write total students. How many total students are there? There are 156 students. 156. You can write your HTO. Always try to give place value so that it becomes easy for you to do the calculation. Number of girls are given. Okay. How many girls are there? 107 girls are there. And boys. So now you subtract, then you will get the number of boys also. So 6 minus 7 not possible. So what we are going to do? We will borrow. This will become 4 and this will become 16. 16 minus 7 is 9. 4 minus 0 is 4. 1 minus 1 is 0. So answer, you can write 49 boys. So out of 156 students, 49 students are boys. Okay. So that's all. And what you have to do, like this, you will be doing rest all the questions in the book itself from page number 69 and 70. Alright. So this is only you have to do page number 68, 67, 68, 69 and 70. These 4 pages you have to complete in your book and you have to send me in the Google Classroom. Okay, I hope you have understood the story sums and the subtraction of 3-digit number with borrowing. And if you have any doubt, you can ask me through Telegram, and probably in the 4th week, as I have a schedule with you to have a interaction class. So during that time also you can ask me your doubts. Okay, so that's all. Thank you and have a good day, and please do complete your work also.